I ain't even say this perm having name. You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
After years of publicly supporting NBA YoungBoy, NLE Choppa appears to have made a dramatic pivot, turning his admiration into open opposition. In his newly released track, KO, Choppa takes direct aim at YoungBoy, delivering one of his harshest lyrical attacks yet. The diss was so cutting that even YoungBoy's mother felt compelled to respond publicly, igniting a new wave of tension between the two camps. In the song, Choppa doesn't hold back. He accuses YoungBoy of being a toxic influence on the younger generation, rapping, "You bad for the youth, nothing positive you do. You got these dudes chasing drama like it's cool. You send them what you never go through. Role model? That title don't fit you." The message is clear. Choppa's not just taking musical shots. He's challenging YoungBoy's impact on the culture. The track marks a sharp turn in their relationship, signaling not just a personal feud, but a broader statement about responsibility and image in hip-hop. What started as admiration has evolved into a public reckoning, one that's forcing fans and fellow artists alike to pick sides in an increasingly divided scene. In his fiery new track, NLE Choppa doesn't hold back, spitting raw emotion with lines like, "Just a guy with emotion. Your aura gives me the ick. Guys like, you make me sick." The diss sent shockwaves through the rap world, leaving even NBA YoungBoy himself visibly caught off guard. While fans were still processing the lyrical blow, controversial commentator Charleston White jumped in to back Choppa, doubling down with his own critique of YoungBoy's influence. According to White, "YB babies ain't money gettin'. They'll rob you, hurt you, and eat at your icebox after breaking in your house." He claimed YoungBoy's music spreads anger and dysfunction, arguing, "Them kids don't need fans. They need therapy. That ain't soul music, that's pain music." Even DJ Academics, who's known for keeping it neutral, admitted he didn't see Choppa's diss coming. On his stream, he mused that the move might show a third eye awakening, or maybe just fake woke energy, comparing Choppa's tone to the philosophical side once seen in XXXTentacion. Academics suggested Choppa might be trying to evolve artistically, moving from hype-driven music to something deeper and more reflective. The song exploded across social media overnight, dominating conversations from Twitter to TikTok. By morning, the tension hit a new peak when NBA YoungBoy's mother jumped into the fray, passionately defending her son and calling out Choppa for what she viewed as blatant disrespect. Her fiery response only fueled the fire, turning what started as a diss track into one of the most polarizing rap moments of the year.
Damn, I talk about being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his...
Choppa's return to the spotlight after nearly a year away has reignited old tensions, especially with NBA YoungBoy's camp. Many believe Choppa's recent diss stems from jealousy, and YoungBoy's mother didn't hesitate to make that point. It's hard to ignore. YoungBoy is currently riding the wave of one of the biggest comebacks in hip-hop, headlining his first tour in 5 years. The demand has been so overwhelming that promoters added 25 extra shows, with fans paying top dollar just to see him perform. But the massive success hasn't come without concern. According to reports, Louisiana state officials have grown uneasy about the upcoming New Orleans show, citing public safety fears. The Louisiana Stadium and Exposition District, which manages major venues like the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, allegedly warned ASM Global that hosting YoungBoy could lead to unforeseen consequences. While the venue operators brushed it off, assuring they'd just add more security, NOPD wasn't convinced. The department reportedly cautioned that the energy surrounding YoungBoy's concerts tends to attract chaos, calling it not an if, but a when situation that could require a citywide security response to keep crowds and civilians safe. To understand YoungBoy's reaction to Choppa's diss, it's essential to rewind to where their story began. Back in 2019, NLE Choppa was one of YoungBoy's loudest supporters. When YoungBoy was arrested that year, Choppa even released a tribute track titled "Free YoungBoy," a gesture meant to show solidarity. But that brotherhood dissolved in 2020, following King Von's death, which fractured allegiances across the rap world. When YoungBoy dropped his controversial 2022 single Bring the Hook, taking aim at O-Block and seemingly referencing Vaughn, Choppa, who was close to Vaughn, took it as a deep betrayal. From that moment, admiration turned into rivalry, and what once was respect has now spiraled into lyrical warfare. The rap world lit up once again as NBA YoungBoy's latest move reignited one of hip-hop's most divisive feuds. After DJ Academics declared, NBA YoungBoy's on Demon Time, and he's dropping another tape, even rappers from O-Block chimed in. Lil Ree dismissed the hype, saying, "That ain't no Demon Time. He just rapping like the rest of these rappers." Surprisingly, NLE Choppa, once one of YoungBoy's biggest supporters, sided with Ree, stamping his agreement publicly. That simple acknowledgement was enough to spark YoungBoy's fury. In his song Know Like I Know, he fired back with venom, rapping, "I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I guess you could say I was your favorite." After the diss, Choppa subtly distanced himself further by renaming his 2019 tribute track Free YoungBoy to simply YoungBoy, signaling that his loyalty was officially gone. He later appeared on DJ Academics' podcast to explain his stance, saying he still respected YoungBoy as a man but believed the situation had spiraled out of control. "He's not here to defend his name, bro," Choppa said, adding that the public turned their attention into entertainment. In a follow-up interview with DJ Vlad, he downplayed the drama, calling the whole thing funny and just entertainment, though his tone suggested there were still unresolved feelings beneath the surface. By the time he appeared on The Breakfast Club, Choppa had turned reflective, calling for accountability in hip-hop. He said, "NBA YoungBoy's got too many people looking up to him. He needs to set a better example, stay out of trouble, and focus on his music." Ironically, YoungBoy seemed to take that advice to heart. Since his release from jail, he's focused heavily on touring and rebuilding his career. His success has been undeniable, so much so that New Orleans police have deployed over 400 officers nightly for his home stage shows, even using drones and armored vehicles to manage crowds. But the controversy didn't stop there. During his sold-out Atlanta concert, YoungBoy shocked fans by performing I Hate YoungBoy live for the first time, the infamous diss track that referenced King Von's death, which happened in the very same city. The moment sent social media into a frenzy, with one viral tweet calling it the greatest diss track performance of all time. To many, it was proof that YoungBoy wasn't just reclaiming the stage, he was reclaiming the narrative, unbothered and unapologetic, even as the industry around him continued to debate where loyalty, respect, and artistry truly collide.
Man, YoungBoy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to defeat. I like it.
One fan summed up the chaos perfectly online, writing, NBA YoungBoy dissed all of 4 picofarads and half of Atlanta, and then performed I Hate YoungBoy in the same city where King Von lost his life. The move sent shockwaves through the rap community, even prompting a Chicago OG to jump in and mock YoungBoy while showing love to Lil Durk. But the drama didn't stop there. YoungBoy's supporters quickly dug up an old clip from just a year ago where NLE Choppa openly praised him, saying, "Respectfully, the only person really ahead of me in this space is YoungBoy." That resurfaced video painted a stark contrast to NLE's recent diss track, fueling accusations of hypocrisy. As fans debated whether NLE's new stance was genuine or strategic, YoungBoy himself broke his silence. Right before hitting the stage for another packed concert, he posted a cryptic message to his Instagram story. In it, he suggested that certain rappers, especially those past their prime, depend on his name to stay relevant. Without naming anyone directly, his words hit hard, a clear warning that he sees through the sudden wave of disses and attention-seeking energy. To his supporters, it was classic YoungBoy, calm, confident, and cutting, reminding everyone that even in chaos, he remains the center of the storm. "I didn't even say this perm. Y'all just talking without thinking," YoungBoy said, firing back at the online chatter. "You need someone like me to keep you relevant. Your views just went up, clown. I'm helping y'all without even trying." His message dripped with sarcasm and confidence, as he made it clear that every diss against him only boosts the other rapper's spotlight. But the real story behind NLE Choppa's sudden attack on YoungBoy soon came to light. It turns out, Choppa's diss wasn't random. It was a declaration of loyalty in the long-standing tension between YoungBoy and Lil Durk. By taking direct shots at YB, NLE essentially chose a side. The situation escalated when Lil Z Osama posted on social media, calling out fake rappers for switching alliances in the industry. His tweet read, "Ain't surprised these rappers flipping on Durk for NBA YoungBoy. That's how this game works, no real loyalty out here." Fans immediately connected the dots, realizing that NLE's diss wasn't just about lyrics or pride. It was about standing with Durk in one of hip-hop's most polarizing rivalries.
I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around
NLE
you.
Choppa had been off the radar for over a year, sparking rumors that he'd switched sides and was now aligned with NBA YoungBoy. But he shut all that down with his new track, KO, making it clear his loyalty still stands with Lil Durk. The release sent shockwaves through the rap world, as fans flooded social media saying, "If you're siding with YoungBoy, stay over there." The moment reignited industry tensions and caught unexpected attention when DJ Academics reported that Atlanta was in chaos after NBA YoungBoy received the key to the city. The ceremony featured Commissioner Mark Harrington and Judge John Willis, the same judge known for jailing local rappers, applauding the out-of-town artist. Academics summed up the irony. The city's locking up its own talent while celebrating someone accused of doing worse. For many, it highlighted just how tangled fame, influence, and justice have become in today's hip-hop scene. You've got to admit, it's a tough pill to swallow. For many, this moment cemented what looked like the collapse of 4 Pico Farads, YSL, and OEF, as the tide turned overwhelmingly in NBA YoungBoy's favor. Even law enforcement seemed to be on his side. DJ Academics later revealed that nearly every rapper in the game is now trying to get back in YoungBoy's good graces, realizing he holds sway across every major fan base. He shared that during a private dressing room conversation, YoungBoy confided in him about how artists who once kept their distance are now reaching out, eager to reconnect. Unsure how to handle the sudden wave of reconciliation, YoungBoy asked Academics for advice. Academics said he told him honestly, "Only follow your heart. You were down when nobody stood by you. So whether you choose to forgive them or not, make sure it's your call, not theirs." This is when NLE Choppa's supporters began digging into NBA YoungBoy's legal record, uncovering details they believed could damage his credibility. Their investigation led to resurfaced claims from another rapper, Famous Richard, who accused YoungBoy of cooperating with federal authorities. In a now viral Instagram post, Richard alleged, "YoungBoy's telling. That's his 3rd time being released by the feds in 4 years on brand new charges. On King David, you can't serve 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first offer was 5 years for a gun the cops planted on me. But YoungBoy? He's definitely working with police. Might even be why Smirk got locked up." Fans quickly attached old footage of YoungBoy walking through prison looking unbothered, fueling speculation that the accusations might hold weight. One viral comment summed up the growing sentiment. "Honestly, I'm starting to believe it. The timing, the atmosphere, even the chain of events, it all feels a bit too perfectly aligned to be coincidence." In this industry, alliances shift fast, and loyalty is often just another performance. It wouldn't be the first time someone played both sides, which is why in the rap world, you learn to keep your eyes open and your trust limited. Even NBA YoungBoy's latest court appearance raised eyebrows. As he entered the courtroom, chaos broke out online when an overzealous fan hacked into the court Zoom call, shouting, "Free YoungBoy! Free YB!" before being muted by the judge. The outburst ended with the clerk firmly reminding everyone, "Mr. Golden's case has already been called. He's done for today." Yet what truly caught fans' attention was YoungBoy's reaction. He laughed and smiled, unfazed by the situation. That relaxed demeanor, combined with the unusual calm of his legal proceedings, fueled further speculation that there might be more to his connection with law enforcement than meets the eye, echoing famous Richard's earlier claims. Now the fanbase is split, debating online. Is YoungBoy just lucky, or is something deeper going on? Whose side are you on, YoungBoy's or NLE Choppa's?